Hello, my darlings. Blessed Samhain. Happy Halloween. First of all, how are you? Are you okay? Because this time of the year brings up so much. I know that you've probably had some pretty tough days of late. We've been called to release and really let go. I mean, this isn't like full moon let go, this is like death. So I just wanted you to know, before we get into the work today, that I see you, I feel you, I'm here for you. And today we are doing a really beautiful cord cutting. We're going to release all that energy that's just been floating about in the ether that you've started to work on and let go and surrender to. So we're going to do some chakra cord cutting, some Reiki. I've got a little rattle today, just going to kind of work on clearing all the energy out so that we can release tonight, let go, and move into this upcoming winter season with a little bit more space and allow ourselves to do what is being asked of us, which is to hibernate, to go inside and to rest. So thank you for being here. Please get yourself comfortable. As much as I know that might be a challenge right now, do your best and let me take care of everything else. So let's just dive straight in, shall we? Okay, let's go. Okay, we've arrived. Let's start to ground and just find that place in this moment where we can feel safe and at peace with being where we are. Just feeling the feet on the ground as we acknowledge that powerful earth energy meeting our physical body. And just noticing, this is something I heard the other day actually, if you ever noticed that your fingertips and the soles of your feet are always vibrating. And just notice that kind of pulsing current of energy, that tingly sensation that is always present in your fingers and your feet. And just taking a second to bring that awareness out of the mind and into the physical body. And we can start asking some questions to ourselves about what it is we are ready to release into this season, and what we are willing to allow death to take away, so that we can start to bring in something new. Just bringing the breath down, just dropping it in nice and slow, deep. Slowing down that nervous system. Finding that stillness. And just allowing your shoulders to relax, just feeling that weight just fall down. Allowing your eyelids to feel heavier as we just move all that top heavy energy and just cascade it down, just imagining it filtering down through your body and just hitting the ground. And the soil is ready to just remove. Just creating that kind of like magnetic charge. Okay, So now we're in this more rested place, we've found that stillness. So I'm going to bring in the smudge stick. Just gonna scratch my nose. There's always an itch. Let's do some smudging now and just clear that space and open it up, ready for spirits and guides to join us. So you can keep your eyes closed if you like, darling, or keep them open. And just taking that wonderful clearing smoke, just popping it around your body. Just gonna open up and protect. Just, it's always about the intention. And you can just as easily clear your space with your thoughts. You don't always need to go out and buy a fresh bunch of sage, believe me. It's always in the intention. It's nice to have it as a symbol of cleansing and protection. You know, so she's a witch when her house smells like sage. Everything's sage. Beautiful. Let's get the little fan out. Obsessed with this tiny fan. And just gently sweeping our space. Our little witch's broom symbol, which obviously is a reflection of the cleansing rituals that we like to do, keeping our house free from negativity and evil spirits, or just unwanted guests. You can just brush them away. Cleansing is a big part of our way of life, especially since we seem to hang on and collect things. So let's just let this burn away or die out. Okay, I'm just bringing in some Reiki symbols now, just to set the intention for our healing tonight. Cocoon. So let's just spend a few minutes together here just with that Reiki energy. Just allowing ourselves to settle down for a minute. I have been going through a really, really rough few weeks with my inner work, and man, absolutely kicking my ass and bringing up a lot of themes for me, codependency and people pleasing and expression and yes, the work is unraveling quickly, especially this time of year when we're being pushed down that road of being shown what we need to let go of and what behaviours aren't serving your highest self. So if you've been having a bit of a rough time at the minute, if things seem to be not going in the direction that you were hoping they would, then it's time to surrender and let go and really trust that you are where you need to be right now. Everything that is happening in your life has been designed with your growth in mind. You chose every circumstance, called it into this experience that you're having as a human being, because we've all got karmic things to work on and things that we didn't heal in our last incarnation or the ones before that just carry over. And we're presented with a different set of challenges and circumstances that helps us to confront that and hopefully take the lesson and make a change. And that's what we're here for, is to transform and to complete the cycle, coming from spirit and losing all that spiritual awareness when we're born into this human form, and then we take on that journey of rediscovery in the hopes that we can find ourselves again. So please don't worry, my darling, you are doing great. You are exactly where you need to be. This is a time for rest, so please don't feel guilty about taking that time. You will benefit from slowing down and from taking time for yourself to integrate. And we need that time to integrate, especially when we've had like a bit of a purge or something really traumatic's happened or we're really struggling. It's okay to just take some time out, and rest isn't about just taking like a temporary spa day and getting like back on the horse. No. It might take weeks, it can sometimes take months. You know, I had to take like almost a year off from my channel after I had my little girl, because I was really overwhelmed with like postnatal depression and losing my sense of identity that I had created as a non-mum. And it's really hard. And then I suffered a bereavement, and then I moved house, and then my cat, my familiar, my beloved little Kimbo, he passed away this year, so it's been really tough. And sometimes we've got this thing where we just kind of keep going at it, and you end up burnt out, and that's not good for anybody. So again, just wanting you to know, I think that like we're all going through it. You're not alone. And all those struggles that you're facing right now will bring you to a wonderful state of growth and will transform you if you can allow for it and trust and be in love with the process. Okay. So we're going to start with some cord cutting, and then I'm going to do some crystal clearing just to kind of finish up our session so that we can rebalance. So I'm not going to touch the crown today, let me tell you that, because the crown is busy and it will take care of itself. So we're going to start from the third eye, work down through the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and our root chakra. I don't ever feel like many people really struggle with their crown chakra, because that is usually the thing that's like most active. It's our main source of channel to spirit, so we're not going to flutter around that. But we are going to work to start with on the third eye. So I've got a very large pair of scissors today, and I'm using some really fun visual aids so that we can set our intention. So just before we start, I just want to invite spirit now just to join us here in this session tonight. On this blessed Samhain evening, we ask for their messages and their guidance and support in delivering this energy cord cutting ritual. I ask the ancestors and the angels surrounding us to offer their protection, to lend us their powers, and to wrap our bodies in their love and their wisdom. May we feel spirit in our hearts and in our visions tonight and always. Blessed be. Okay, my love, so let's see. Let's take some of that third eye. Energy away. I'm using this now to represent all those things that you want to let go of. Just feeling all those worries and anxieties start to be pulled out of your mind, and we just get rid of them like that. And let's go again, just one more. Sending all those worries, anxieties, negative thoughts down, and we're pulling it out and gone. Severing that tie. Good job. Okay, so we're going to move down to your throat chakra. Just again, anything that feels unexpressed, that is in need of being communicated. Things that have been stored up inside your throat, secrets that we're holding on to, little lies that we're telling ourselves or that we're speaking to other people. Ooh, that all needs to go. That's definitely been something of mine of late. So we're going to just channel that down and go. And just bringing that out. Pulling everything that wants saying right out of your throat. Gone. Just feeling that be released from your throat, feeling that blue light just start to blossom ever so slightly as we cut out all those things that we don't want to keep hold of. Thinking about that thing that we should have said, or things that we wish we'd had time to say to someone. Allowing that energy of that thing to just be removed. You didn't say it, you didn't have time to say it, and we have to let go of that. But believe me when I say this, if there's something that you want to communicate to someone that's no longer here, they're listening, and you don't need them to be physically in body for that message to be communicated and responded to. Especially tonight, if there's someone that you want to communicate with. Now is your time. Amazing. Let's give it one more pull. Great. Okay. So just make sure that those upper chakras are flowing a little bit better now. Just moving that energy around, just kind of like unscrewing a tight tap. Just getting that energy moving again. Okay, feeling clearer already. Okay, I'm going to move down to the heart now, so just bringing your attention here, noticing that heartbeat, placing a hand on your chest as we just drop that awareness in now, and ask what it would like us to remove. Your heart is intelligent. It actually has like neural pathways, like your brain. And the heart intelligence is powerful, so just keep your awareness now, just slowing down, connecting with that center of your chest as we call upon Spirit to help us remove any heart-centered pain, any pain and suffering around loss, around love, around separation. As we gently pull now and just take the energies it's asking for out. Lovely. That one's a bit sticky, that one. Just pulling away all that heartache. Look how much heartache there is. Wow. All that sadness in your heart. But it's okay, because we're just going to snip it away. Snipping it away. Snipping it away. Power of intention. Okay. Anything that is blocking your heart chakra right now, just pulling it out. Good. It's a tough one. in this old heart chakra. And let's give it a couple more tugs here, look. Come on. And let's make sure that we've got, ooh. That's a big one. You ready? Okay. Go on. Well done. Now I am actually just going to pause for a second. We're just going to bring in some of this jade, this raw jade crystal. I'm just going to tend to that heart space while it's feeling that release of that energy, so that we can just kind of find that central balance again. Jade's a really great stone for emotional balance and healing. And it's a stone of good luck and good fortune. I think we could all use a little bit of that in our day-to-day, just in this next quarter of our lunar year. And just allowing that cooling, healing pool of green energy to sit happily in your heart. So just start to feel it cool down a little bit now. Feeling our heart space just settle and feel a bit lighter. That's all we're looking for, isn't it, really? Just to lighten the load, to release ourselves of a bit of suffering. Life gets pretty hard sometimes. And it can lead us to wonder why we're here and what we're meant to be doing and who we are, and all amazing questions, ones that are important to ask. Okay, it's just sending that energy into your heart. Oh, just take a deep breath for me. Just let yourself release. And again. And sigh out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, darling. Let's have a look at your solar plexus then. It's that yellow, fiery energy of confidence. Definitely feels a bit stagnant. All our passion and commitments and strength reside in this energy center. So anything that's blocking it, doubts, fears, anxieties, oh, we don't want those in there. So let's take care of these now. So sending all that worry, all that lack energy, all that lack of self-belief, lack of ambition, creativity, physical, material objects, wealth. We're going to take care of all those worries. Snip. Oh, it's on me. Again, let's go again. Just taking all those confidence issues away. We are confident. We are very confident. Okay, just pulling again. Good. Excellent. And I think, let's see if we can give it one more. And awesome. Whew. I'm just sitting now in a little bit of relaxation, taking a second to come back into the space, to remember where you are, that you are taking this wonderful time for yourself, to celebrate you, to celebrate your achievements in both a spiritual and material sense. That how great it is that you show up and seek out personal development, how amazing you are for taking time to relax and to nourish your body and your soul. You're amazing, and you are doing the work, and you are doing so great at it. You know what's amazing? So before I set up tonight, I did a card reading. I was just pulling some oracle cards, and my stepdaughter was interested in what I was doing, so I said, let's do you a card reading, which is funny on a 7-year-old because the soul is like so pure and wonderful. But one of the cards that came up, the message in our oracle book, just said, it is inside you, it is beautiful, and it is wonderful. And I think what an amazing message to teach anybody that's, but a 7-year-old, wow, incredible. So I wrote it on a piece of paper, told her to keep it in her pocket and to keep reading it to herself out loud. So that's the kind of thing that we want to ingrain in children, is that message. That's something that's not taught, that they have everything they need, that we have everything that we need inside us, and we don't need to rely on external people, external circumstances. Just the external has nothing to give us. It's not going to fulfill us. Everything that we actually need, we were given at birth, and it is inside. So with that, let's look at your sacral now. So we're going to take all that passion, all that fire, all that lust, all that desire, all those wants and needs that we have in life, which are so powerful, and they drive us forward. They allow us to move through the world knowing what we want, what we dislike, what we like. This is the centre of that knowledge. It is the thing that drives our urge to reproduce, to have intimacy with other people. But again, this can get stuck through many different things. There's obviously people go through abusive situations which can disconnect them from the desire to have intimate relationships. People can have really traumatic experiences with motherhood, with their own identity around sexuality and various other things, their whole personal identity. So these are some of the things that can create blocks to our sacral chakra. Not knowing what you want and who you are will create a block in this system. So we want to be able to communicate, to identify and communicate our desires. This is also linked up to our throat chakra. So let's see what blocks we've got in here and start to unravel and remove those. Oh, that one needed 2 snips. Just taking away all that worry about not knowing what we want or how we get it. That's not serving, so we'll take that. Thank you. And all that overactive sexual energy needs to go somewhere too, so we'll cut that because we all want healthy relationships. There's nothing wrong with desire, but where are we placing it on the level of importance in our life? Believe me, sexual attention is not love, and it won't heal you. Find healthy relationships first. Work on yourself. Okay, looking good, looking good. And let's give that one more pull. Let's get a little. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Understanding just tending gently to that orange fire that is sitting right in our pelvis, just feeling that warm glow as we start to unblock and unravel that energy that is not serving you. This could bring things up. All this cleansing might bring things up for you tonight. Please go with it. Allow. Healing work is not about always being comfortable. It's not about just relaxing. Sometimes it will shake things up and things can get really kind of boosted. So if you're already doing some kind of inner work, this might amplify that temporarily, but know that, you know, like the volcano just needs to like erupt. So just whatever emotions come up, whatever feelings, physical, emotional feelings coming up, just allow yourself to cry, sigh, scream, pace up and down, whatever you need to do, just go with it. And now we're going to tend to that root. Now, your root's probably not going to take much because I found most of us are pretty grounded. But let's just take away anything that's left us feeling anything other than connected to the earth. It might be that we've felt really busy in the mind and we've not taken a second to just sit and appreciate our body, or that maybe we've neglected identifying physical pain. We're not in communication with our physical body. If we've kind of got some stress or some tension and we're not open with the communication with that particular area of the body, then it can just leave us feeling a bit lost with it, and then we resort to kind of distractions and taking medications, and maybe we're bypassing the thing that needs to be done, which is communication with the body. So we're going to just take away anything that is needing to be removed from your root. Oof, that was definitely a tough one. There's definitely something there. So just wanted to find some space to ground and to connect. Just good practice just to place your feet on the ground. It's just so simple. Or just sit outside if you can. Feel the breeze, just wafting scissors around. Good, doing so great. Okay, just one more thing, my darling, and then we'll just start to balance and just make it excellent. We've let go of a lot of energy tonight, so go kind, go gentle. I'm just going to bring in my little rattle just to stir up anything that's been left behind. So we're just kind of like bringing it in. And we've got some Smokey Quartz, which I'm just going to cascade into each of your chakras now. We will put a little bit in your crown and then just bring it through the third eye, just sending that frequency of emotional balance and rest, and just bringing that throat, your heart, and then down into solar, sacral and root. I love this crystal, it's so calming. Beautiful. Now let's bring in a little bit of tiger's eye tonight, because I haven't used this in a while and I think it's a beautiful point. Just clearing up some of that mental chatter and just allowing a bit of clarity to come in so that we can hear the messages tonight, well, every night, but allowing Spirit to open up those channels of communication with you, to deliver messages, signs. I know that you're going to get a big sign from Spirit in this next day or two. There's been something that you've been thinking about that's just going to present itself to you in a big way, so just keep your eyes and ears peeled, my love. Just going to draw a little sigil for you. Some healing, protection. And just bringing that attention before we close the session back to your breath. If you're still awake and with me, just allow yourself to accept this energy that we've released, that we've invited in. Feeling your feet on the surface below. Coming back to the body and trusting now that everything that unfolds as a response to us letting go is necessary. So don't resist, just trust. Trust this moment, trust yourself. Now I am going to go and celebrate this wonderful, wonderful holiday, this blessed moment in time, our marvellous Samhain. I am going to spend some time with family, past and present, and allow Spirit to continue its work through me. So I hope you have felt the benefits of tonight. I'm sure you will. I hope you have a wonderful night ahead and celebrate in whatever way that you are. Blessed be, my darlings, blessed be to our spirit guides. Thank you for your presence, and I ask that your angels walk alongside you through the night and day ahead and continue to protect you with their wings of golden light and love. And I hope you sleep well. Bless you, thank you so much, and if you need me, you know where I am.